Do I have a power box for your ice hole? As a matter of fact, I do. So I picked this up, well, a little bit of backstory. I've been watching Crazy Quady a lot. Great guy, does a lot of truck camping, miscellaneous stuff. I had to rewind one of his videos because he had like stage lighting on him, so to speak, out in the middle of the desert, and he held up one of these and said this is what was lighting his little area up so he could video. So did a little research, went to their website, checked them out. Basically what this is for if you go ice fishing, hence the name. So you can get them decked out however you want. You can get them built up, you can order kits and build your own, do whatever. Now, I know what everyone's going to say. They're going to be like, oh, you can make your own. Yeah, you can. I'll put some stickers on mine. It's just an ammo box. However, you probably can make your own. I probably could have made my own. Somewhat handy with this kind of stuff. Don't know that I could do it as well as they do. Not sure if you could do it as well as they do. But one thing by doing it myself or yourself can't do is support a veteran. This is a veteran-owned company. Are these cheap? No, not at all. Are they worth the money? Yes, totally. This is the setup that I went with. There's a few different options you can pick depending on which battery, which box, so on and so forth. He even has one that's a bigger box and it has a speaker in the front that's a Bluetooth speaker. You can have all this different stuff added. You can have stuff added under the handle right there. He offers T-Track for mounting a camera or whatever, or a glow hole, something like that. Anyway, what it is, it's if you're ice fishing and stuff, put your jig down in there, turn on the light, it charges up basically the glow in the dark. So I did not have that added. I kind of want to grab one or two just to kind of see them, mess around with them, see if maybe I have an EDC item that's glow in the dark, see how well it works. Ice hole fishing, if you're watching, I wouldn't mind giving it a try. I paid for this 100%. I ordered this, a couple of extra goodies. The really cool thing about these is not only is it a veteran-ran company, made in the USA, it's just really cool. It doesn't have anything you don't need, and it has a whole lot of stuff that you do need. Little overview, SAE, this is how you charge it, but you can also run anything that has that kind of plug. There's the lights. You turn it on, very bright. Mine has it's got the voltage readout with a USB Type-C and a regular USB, and then it also has the DC adapter. Us old schoolers call that a cigarette lighter hole. It also, the buttons is going to control depending on what all you add, what all you get. So mine's pretty simple. Power on the unit, power on the lights. This is for the SAE. This has to be on to charge it. This opens the circuit directly to the battery. Inside, I don't know how well you can see all that. I don't have a great filming location right now. It's all done very top notch. I actually just have my lightning cable just sitting down in here. I got the 12 volt LiPo. It's a 12.8, 12 amp hour. I mean, it's just plenty for what I bought this for. So what did I buy this for? Well, let me tell you. Ice fishermen, they do a lot of the same stuff that a lot of us do, as far as, those of us that camp, those of us that overland, so on and so forth. ice fishing, for anyone who doesn't know, hang, hold that thought. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Ice fishermen, they basically camp in a little shack. They overland to a lake or whatever that's frozen, overland, over ice, over water. Anyway, they drive out, drill a hole, set up a shack. They basically, you know, some of them live in that shack for a while. Enter this device. It's got lights, it's got power. You know, these, you can even, I don't know if you can with this one. It has the locking points, so maybe you can. You know, you could put the little stubby light on here like boats have. So like you could have this sitting there and someone could see that you're in your ice fishing shack or whatever. A lot of similarities with what they do with what a lot of us do as far as going out and camping or whatever. Now, a lot of the gear I buy, it's multi-purpose. This is no different. Yes, this would be awesome if we go out camping, go out for the day, you know, we're out overlanding or whatever. Great. I take this to work. I wanted something I could throw in the back of my truck. I didn't have to worry about it being, you're not going to be able to see it. I don't have to worry about it getting damaged as much as some other generator powered lithium devices. We won't use any names. Not that I don't like those, not that I don't have those. Those are great. This is more of a grab and go to work box. It has the room inside. I plan on getting some sort of other small plastic containers that I can slide in beside the battery. I don't really like having anything just laying in here because, you know, it's a battery. It's a LiPo battery. If something was to fail, I don't want it to get all over any of my items inside. I'm not too much worried about some of the charging cords and stuff, but a little small plastic bin to go down in there would be great. Doesn't weigh too much. I mean, all the weight is in that battery. Like I said, this thing is constructed extremely well. I mean, it's tough. This isn't, you know, no, it's not a metal ammo case, but it's not one of the dirt cheap thin plastic ones either. It has the little weather seal at top. It's just really nice. So, I've had this for a little while, a few days. Been testing it out. Charged my iPad with it a couple of times. Thrown a couple other things on it just to see, you know, if it would fire up and charge. It does. I've only charged this once. I think I've charged my iPad on it twice, and it's still showing 13.2 volts. These are a pretty deep discharge battery, and I have a feeling it's going to last a really long time, even with me charging devices and whatnot on it. So I'm actually not going to charge this. I am going to keep charging my iPad at work and stuff like that, and just see how many different charges, how long it takes for me to actually deplete this down enough to make a difference. I love the fact that it has lights. That was one of the selling factors for me, and I know a lot of other battery packs have lights. Not as bright as these, and not built like this. I would have no problem setting this out in the dirt. Honestly, I wouldn't have any problem setting this out with it wet on the ground because it's a sealed box. Kicking those lights on, you got lights. Being able to charge stuff, being able to operate stuff, that's another thing. You know, this is built to be able to plug stuff into and run it. Now, you're not going to be able to put any kind of crazy amp draw or nothing like that on it. But if you have a small USB fan that's pulling virtually nothing, there you go. You know, I'm probably going to order a couple of other ones too, to be honest. I really like this thing. I took it to work. I've had it around the house, just, you know, throwing stuff on it just to see what would charge, you know, just miscellaneous stuff. It charges off a USB and it has a low voltage draw. I threw it on there just to see if it would charge it up. I wouldn't put like my laptop on here or nothing. It's not made for that. Good thing about these batteries though is that they are meant to last a really long time without having a charge current going back into them. A lot of the other ones, you need to have that charge current continuously feeding it if you're not using it. These batteries are very similar to what you find in lighting that has a backup power source. These batteries would be your backup power source in a lot of emergency style lighting and stuff like that. A lot of like alarms and stuff use these kind of batteries. So they're perfectly fine to have a constant amount of power on that charge port, but they're also meant to last a really long time without that power going into the charge port. It comes with a really cool charger. This light right up here at the top, it's red while it's charging. It's green if it's charged, or if this is just plugged in. If this is just plugged in somewhere, that light will be green. But the second you hook up that SAE plug to the box, it'll turn red until it's charged at 100%. Yeah, go give them a follow on Instagram. Go give them a sub. They have a YouTube channel. The guy goes into a lot of detail on a lot of the different boxes and the options and putting one together and all this kind of stuff. I really want to get a lot of the stuff that he offers just to try it out. Can't say that I'm going to need a glow pole for jigs in the deserts of Arizona, but again, I'm really curious. I want to see what they're all about. I want to see just, will it, I have glow in the dark stuff. I mean, yeah, I'll order one and play with it. Yeah, I'm impressed. So I might do another video here in a while after I've used this thing for a while, and after we've gone out running around in the desert and just had this in the back of the truck, see what all we can run with it. I've got some camping goodies coming, fan, stuff like that, maybe some little lights. Throw them on there and see how long they'll last, just to give it a good strong test. But so far, very impressed. 2 thumbs up. So anyway, be sure you, what was my catchphrase? See, it's been too long since I put out a video, and see, now I'm getting rusty. That's right. Make sure you like that sub button. See you guys on the next one.